With everybody losing their mind right now in 151, you can find opportunities going all the way back. We're going back 10 plus years in this video right here. We're going to start with Unbroken Bonds. Nothing too crazy. Now, there's a couple differences you have to take a look at with the older sets. Know that you got a $2,600 booster box. You know, that's expensive as ever. The packs, $200 to $300 in just a pack alone. If you can trust the source you're buying the pack from, it's always worth it. If you like the art style and you want to keep packs, packs are not a bad opportunity. It just depends on who you're buying it from. There's a lot of blisters out here for under $100. You can get a pack for the 200 mark. So there are some ways to get your opportunities when it comes to packs. Unbroken Bonds, one pack right now of Unbroken Bonds, you're looking at the price point of $60 to $70. And the art set here, you've got 50, 60, and then it's a 70. And then right after that, you're into the 80s. One person could buy out all these packs and make it a $100 pack, but that's dependent on the market opening and selling them too. So they're in the range of about 60 to 70 bucks right now. The whole entire booster box is over $2,500. Collection boxes are expensive, but if you want to collect an art set, you know, you're not killing the bank. And what's the set we're looking at here? It's in the range of Gardevoir and Sylveon, Marshadow and Machamp. There's some nice cards in the tag team era that people do like to collect. I love this Snorlax card. Oh, I'm a sucker for a nice card, especially with a Snorlax on it. Gengar's in this set. There's a lot of nice cards in Tag Team era that you can take a look at. Lost Thunder's in the same boat. I have seen a couple of these booster boxes out here. There's nothing too crazy with it. The booster box is in the $1,700 to $1,800 range. The ETB is $600 right now. And you can find single packs for between $40 and $60 typically. So if this is the set for you, you know, you could take a look. It's a rainbow set, nothing too crazy with it. Everybody's not super focused on rainbow right now. They're really dancing on the 151 and all the modern, and then they're looking into the Sword and Shield era. But you can go further back if you just want to know that, like, hey, I don't want the set that everybody's, you know, losing their minds over right now. I want to find something for myself that's fun to pick up. Shining Legends is in the same boat as that. You know, when it comes to Shine Legends, I apologize. You're looking at a $70, $80, almost $100 pack pretty soon, potentially. Now, as the market moves, there's more opportunities out here. The collector's chest is $500. There's the Shining Legends Pikachu pin collection for $200 to $300. One of the reasons you might have seen this stuff is because the test tube Mewtwo's in there. The test tube Mewtwo is like $5K in PSA 10 and it's $500 raw. Shout out to Shining Mew. There's some nice cards in this set. You can even go further back into XY Evolutions. You know, if you just pick up an art set of XY Evolutions, you're looking at about $200 for the whole thing. It's about $50 for a single pack. The cards in this set are a lot of reprint cards over the years. You've got your base set Charizard, you know, full art, you know, the Charizard EX. There's a nice Dragonite EX. And then there's a lot of hot cards in this set that were reprinted over the years. So it's worth taking a look at when, you know, money's in modern right now. You got XY Fate Collide. It's in the same boat. You know, packs of Fate Collide. You know, here's a Zygarde, 55 to 56. Regular packs are about 40 bucks. The cards in this set, you got the Umbreon EX, Alakazam EX. I love this Alakazam EX. And I love the Mega Alakazam EX. You know, there's nice cards in these sets for way cheaper than, you know, a lot of modern that everybody's losing their mind over right now. And you can pick these up on eBay. You can see all the pictures for them in an LP copy or a near mint copy. You're not really FOMOing in. You're not chasing the FOMO right now. Generations, it's like if you can get cards to make you smile, that's really all you want. I see a Snorlax card, and one day I'm gonna work on collecting more Snorlaxes, but I just have too much fun collecting everything. I'll pick up a Snorlax when I see it. You know, I'm a sucker for all Gen 1s. But yeah, there's some nice cards in this set if you want to pick them up. This Gengar in a PSA 10, I can't remember how much it is, but I know it's up there. Off the top of my head, Generations Gengar, it's a nice card. So you just got to think about what you want to do with the money you have right now and where do you want to park it. You know, a pack of Generations is nearing $200 now. XY Roaring Skies booster packs are in the range of 60 to what, $80 right now, probably 65, 65, 65, and then it's closing in on 70. So it's down a little bit right now, and it being down is okay. It had a leg up to about 60, but now it's trickling, and so that means it's in capitulation phase. It's consolidating right now, and then from there, the day somebody says, "Hey, Roaring Skies," everybody's like, "Wait, what? Roaring Skies? Bye, bye, bye." Seeing red in charts like this on something that's almost 10 years old, is actually over 10 years old, is a pretty good win. $65, it's less expensive than every starter out of 151 right now, and way cheaper than all of them. Now, is this the play you want to make? If you go to a bigger card show, you can find some of these cards. You can find the packs. You got the Mega Rayquaza EX it for $310. There's a lot of nice cards in this set. So everybody's got their favorite card. You don't have to pick up all of them. Just say, hey, I'm going to start picking up Dragonites or Rayquazas or something. And you can go down that road too. I like Latios. XY Primal Clash. Primal Clash is in the $75 to $80 to $90 range in a sleeve booster pack. Regular booster packs, you're looking in the $60 range right now for one. Nothing too crazy here. The booster boxes for it are dancing on the 3 to 4K line. But you have cards here that are still not over $1,000 for a raw copy. Now, are they going to be the mintiest copy ever? Probably not. But if you can find a copy where you want to put it in your binder and enjoy it, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Top card is dancing on the $200 line right now for a Primal Kyogre. XY Phantom Forces. Gonna get the Balloon Gengar in here. Shout out to him. Now these packs, the packs are dancing on like the $200 to $300 line right now. There's 2, 4, 5, 20 packs on the market. This set you don't see a lot of, and it's $190 right now. What's more rare, the 151 ETB or a pack of Phantom Forces? Pack of Phantom Forces is $200. You get the Balloon Gengar for $800. The Dialga is $1,000. Mega Gengar, this is the GOAT that everybody's chasing out of Ascended Heroes right now. This is part of the reason why I want to just bring light to this, because I don't know if people know this stuff. Everybody just sees a ETB for Ascended Heroes is you buy it for $50 and you can sell it for $100 right now. But if you want to take the play the right way, go back, do your own research. This is all free information. It's Pat's Projects. Hit that like button. I can't thank y'all enough for vibing with me. We're not done. Hit that sub button and just comment down below your thoughts. Let me know, because every comment, every like, every dislike helps push the video out to more people. Can't thank y'all enough for vibing with me. This video has no sponsors, and I'm just really appreciative of just the grind we're on. In less than a week, I'm almost at the 900 sub mark. So hit that sub button. I might even be there by the time this video gets out to y'all. Big thank you guys. On the road to 1K. Shout out to the coffee gang. Furious Fist booster packs. You're in the range of $60 for this. This is MSRP for everybody right now. You can get a pack of Furious Fist, something more rare than Ascended Heroes. You can get the whole sleeve booster packs for somewhere between $300 and $400. You got blisters that are, it depends on the promo for blisters if you like them or not. Single packs are expensive for it. And then you get the cards, Lucario's in the still sub 200s. Sub 200s, Dragonites, sub 100. There's some nice cards out of this. Seismitoad. Everybody's loved Seismitoad for a hot minute, and it's $23. Tyrantrum. This is one of the cards in Tyrant. Tyrant's finally getting a reprint. He has like 3 cards to his whole name. You can master set Tyrant because there's only like 4 Tyrant cards in existence. You're gonna laugh when I say this, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I kind of want to say it. I really do in a way, but I don't want to. My wife wants me to master set her a specific Pokemon. If you can guess what it is, I'll give you a hint. It's in the ocean. You can go take a look at the master set. There's only something like 15 cards of the Pokemon, so I want to get it on like 2 pages of her binder, and she'll appreciate that for her birthday. Got to go on eBay to find the cards though, because you'll never find a single one at a card store, or you'll never find a single one in a at a card show. It's all the cards are sub $5 for this one Pokemon. XY booster pack and XY base set, $70, $80. Nothing too crazy with XY era other than the fact that it's over 10 years old. It's not a lot out there. The cards in it, are dancing on that non-FOMO line right now. They haven't gone through the roof. They've been chilling. Blastoise EX for what he is in the near mint category. Let's see. $150. He was $50 back in March. He's up 135%. There's opportunity out here in the XY era. I just don't want y'all to miss it, because when it comes down to it, people are slowly starting to miss these opportunities. Now, just going quickly, we're not going to go through the whole black and white era, but you can get a couple things out here. Next Destiny's booster packs, you've got them in the opportunity to get them for about $200. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 packs out here of it on the whole entire market. I don't even think they're going to have a booster box. Yeah, they're not even going to have a booster box on here of this, but they will have the cards. The cards, you got Zekrom, you got Kyurem, you got Reshiram, you got Mewtwo, and then, yeah, there's a couple other cards in here that look kind of nice, but at the end of the day, you got to make your own play. Love Pikachu cards. Emerging Powers. This one's not as expensive as Next Destiny's, but Emerging Powers is out there. There's, 2 on the market before it's $200. Actually, not take that back. 20 on the market before it's $200. A card shop wants them gone at $75. Is this the pack for you? That's not for me to decide, but you want to go back and do your own research. You got Thundurus and Tornadus out here. Nothing too crazy with this set. That's why the packs are still pretty cheap. But it's just fun to see, this is a piece of history that you're not going to see a lot of. You don't see a lot of these boxes out there on the market. And there's other boxes. You can go to black and white and find different packs. Pack of black and white base is $150 right now. They don't have a lot of the collection boxes or the Victini boxes. Zekrum's out here for $150. Reshiram's out here for $120. Pikachu's under $100 still. And that's really where it is. The energy cards are some of the most expensive cards in the set. Lastly, to take a fun look, Call Legends. This is my favorite Snorlax, probably of all time. The booster packs for Call Legends are gross. They're over $500 right now to be first sold, then $800 after that. This is where you start to get really niche. You're not going to find this stuff, even a booster box. You're not going to find. You might find one on eBay, but then you got a lot of nice sets. You got your shinies out here. You got the Darkness Energies with Umbreon in the background. Everybody likes collecting different things. This is my favorite card out of this set. Snorlax just does something for me. I don't know if it's a Shadow Ball it's using or what, but it's just one of those ones where yeah, I can see why you like that. It's a pretty dope card. And it's $10. So there's a reverse that's a little bit more expensive. The reverse in PSA 10 is really expensive, I think, if I remember right. But if I could find one of these cards, I might just buy it on eBay just because I want to put this card in my binder. And then you guys think about this, if you bought let's say this was $10. If you bought a whole binder page worth, and one day it grows up to $100 because there's just no more out here because the market never cools down, everybody just keeps buying up all the cards. Well, you spent $90 on 9 of them, and then they're $100. There's $900 for stuff like this. You know, $10 cards, $20 cards, especially ones like this where you don't see every single day. You can fill a binder with stuff like this, and this is where like its value matters. And it's just, it makes you fun. Collect what you like at the end of the day. You know, the investment side of it is nice, but there is also investing in singles too, that you can really put it to a side, protect it for the long run, get things you like. And that's really what it's about at the end of the day. Don't forget, it's a hobby. We all like to invest. We all like to make money. We all want to see and provide a better future for our family. And at the end of the day, that's all we're trying to do. It's Pat's Projects. I want to win, and I want you guys to win too. Can't thank y'all enough for vibing with me. Hit that like button. And until next time, everyone, Pat out.